Hey, what is up, guys? It's Rafael here, your seven figure e commerce coach, and I just finished up a training on my seven figure e commerce secrets group on Facebook on how to test products using Instagram influencers, and influencer shoutouts. If you want to check that out, that was live. So there are some questions from my students that you can also, if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments below. But they had questions that you could also have. So it's going to be really, really helpful for you. I'm going to teach you the exact things you have to do to test new products on Instagram with influencers, how to go about influencers, and how to crush it. Let me know what you think. Comment below, drop me a like, and thank you for watching. So obviously, I already taught you how to find Instagram influencers, how you do that. One way is you can look at your competitors. So let's say you're selling something for the outdoors, let's say for like extreme sports, outdoor sports, then you can look at competitors in that niche. Or if you're selling like something like kitchen gadgets, if you're selling like baby clothes, something in that niche, you look for your competitors by looking on Google, by looking on Facebook, seeing what your competitors are doing. And then you go on your competitors' Instagrams, right? And you go on their Instagram. Let's say your niche is, let me go over here, and then add a new tab real quick. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. Let's say my niche is baby clothes, right? So all I have to do is do a simple Google search, baby clothes or baby clothes myshopify.com. And then so when you're looking for influencers for a company, they don't necessarily have to be on Shopify. They can just be their own e-commerce platform, right? They can be on WordPress, they can be on WooCommerce, whatever, because you want to check their Instagrams. You don't necessarily want to see what products they're running. You want to see what influencers or what people are using. So in this case, let's see Jacati.us. That looks pretty cool. You see the ads. Then you go on here and you search Jacati. Let's see what that brand is all about. Jacati.us. And now you can see, okay, this is in particular baby clothes. I'm not going to use this because it's we're not. Let me actually pick a better one. That's not a great one. Let's see. Let's say winter clothes. Like one of my students in the inner circle, he's doing winter clothes. So let's go ahead. Winter clothes for women. What's up, guys? 8 people on here. So if you have any questions, please drop them down below. Let's go Toby. Venus is pretty good. Venus is a brand that's actually one of my competitors. So I'm going to go ahead and type Venus here. And then once you find your competitor, all you do is you find them on Instagram. And as you can see, they have a pretty substantial following. And what you do is you check what influencers they use on their Instagram. So you're going to see that some of the posts, they're going to tag people, they're going to tag some women, tag some people. Those people are usually Instagram influencers that they pay to send products or that they pay to do the shout outs, right? So most of these people are getting paid. They're not just like, oh, yeah, I sent you a picture and you can use it on your wall. No, they're actually paying them for that. So let's use one of these, for example. And see, right? Photo via, and then they put a person. So what you do is you look up that person. And if you watch the Instagram influencers training, you'll see that they don't have to be huge influencers like 50, 100, 200,000 followers. They can be small, but you have to check the engagement, right? So 4,800 followers. They have 100, 200 likes per picture, 150. Might be a little bit too small, but let's just take it as an example, right? So let's say we were going to choose this one. We choose a 4,863. Let's say her engagement was higher. We would choose her, right? Let's say we choose her. The two things and how you're going to test on influencers. I'm glad there's a lot of people on here. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please pop them down below. So what you're going to do with testing with influencers is you're going to pick 2 different types of accounts, right? You're going to pick a personal, so essentially a person account, which is just, an influencer, a model, if you're doing travel, just a travel blogger, something like an actual person, right? If let's say you go on my Instagram and you want to use me, like obviously don't use me because I don't promote products, but like if you're using a person. So you're using a person, then you're gonna test using a general account, a general niche account. So for example, if you want to sell winter clothes, what you're gonna do is look for fashion Instagram accounts. So let's say, let's go on here and search fashion. And we can do, like, for example, fashion to the max, fashion goals. Let's see, yeah, like fashion kids, fashion style, fashion critic, stuff like that. Like, you want to use one where it's a person, and the person is usually going to be the most effective one. Like, the most effective one is usually going to be the person or the actual like influencer, because their audience is much more connected to them than just a general fashion account or just a general niche account, right? So, but you want to test these two. You want to test both, and you want to do a shout out on both, right? So what I did with my client, I can't reveal the product, but what I did is essentially did one on this one for $25 and then did a general for about $20. So we did a person and we sent them the product. What you can do is essentially, since you're sending them the product costs 25 bucks. We sent them the product, and then they put a picture of the product, and we generated about $120 for it from that shout out. It's about 2 sales of the product, which is like $60. So essentially, you have the person that you're sending that product to, and then you have your general. And your general, usually, they won't ask you to send them the product. What they'll do is they'll ask you for like a video or a picture so that they can repost it. And usually videos work really well. With this client in particular, I'm doing a video. So the client had a video. I helped him create the video. And then we took that video, sent it to a general account, general influencer account, and that generated about 1 sale, which is like $70, 60 something dollars. So we were just testing on a small scale, right? But what this tells you is once you get this to work at a very low scale, now you can scale it up, right? Which is what we did. So essentially, we kept on doing this process with like, okay, let's find another person, and then let's find a general. And what you want to do is repeat personal/person influencer. So what you want to do is have multiple posts. Since they already have the product, what you can do is say, okay, the first post, and this is the process that I use, right? And this is like pretty advanced stuff, is you send them the product for the first post and you tell them, okay, this is the product, now do the first post. If the first post goes well, I'll keep paying you for the next couple posts, because you already know you're going to get that return on investment, right? So let's say you pay 25 bucks for product cost, and the next couple pictures that they put or videos that they put with that product, you just pay them 25. And then if they keep, let's say they put up a picture and you're getting consistent sales from those pictures that they're putting, then you can keep offering and offering and offering. And that's how you build that relationship. You first send them that free product for the first post, and then you keep paying them for the rest of the post. Obviously, if the return on investment is there, if it's not, cancel and you go with another influencer. All right, but that's how you're going to test it. A general account, essentially what you can do is just like, let's say you're selling, I'm going to take one of my students here. Let's say you're selling like gardening tools, gardening gadgets. What you're going to do is look up gardening, or you can even do like hashtag, whatever it is, right? Gardening tips. Let's see, Insta gardeners. Let's say that one. 187,000, right? So an account like this, it's a niche store, and okay, it looks like they have their own, or this might be an influencer shout out. Shop below, horticultureguide.info. That actually might be an influencer shout out right there. So yeah, see, look at that, boom. And that's very likely an influencer shout out. And what you can do, see, they have like multiple, it doesn't look great. Like it looks like they're promoting a product, right? So, it depends on how their layout looks, right? Boom, boom, other shirts, shirt, right? So you can use an account like this, which I call a general niche. So basically just a store that doesn't represent a person, right? It's just an account that doesn't represent a person. It's an account that just represents a niche. So you do one of these, and then you do the personal one. The personal one is harder to find. That's why I recommend doing one of these two, because if you spend hours and hours trying to find a person just to send them free product and have them post, and you really can't find one, then obviously it just doesn't make sense for you to just keep trying to find. Just do a general account. Just do a general account one, right? Guys, we have 12, 13 people on here and a bunch of people commenting. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love and the likes. If you have any questions, pop them down below. Like it so it goes up the algorithm on Facebook. So yeah, guys, that's how I test. One shout out with the niche account. Can a niche account perform better than personal account? I haven't seen it. So I haven't seen it happen with the products that I've tested. Always personal accounts work better. But with niche accounts that get a lot of impressions. So for example, let's say you want to do, I heard about one guy that did, he was doing football gear, like football, like for fanatics. And it was like one of these, it wasn't this one, but it was one of these like football meme or football just like pages. And then what that page did was like, they posted a video of his product. And then from that video, he spent, I think, $50 to have it put up. And he made like $1,000 from that $50 investment, which is pretty insane. So yeah, in some cases, it'll be really, really strong and the ROI will be awesome from the general account promotion. But the personal account, what you can always bet on is that the audience will be a lot more targeted and they'll buy a lot more just because they trust that person, right? If you're following, let's say, a celebrity and, you know, they put that this is their best, whatever, the best face cream or whatever, you know, their best shoes, then you kind of have a little bit more trust for that brand just because you've been following that celebrity for so long, instead of just some random account that posts some shoes, right? So that's why I recommend testing both. Not the same, not because I know a lot of you guys do like all niche, all general account or all person. You always got to test both because you don't know for your particular product which one of the two is going to work. And this is how I test them on Instagram. I do 2 shout outs, 1 general, 1 personal. Or if you have more money, just do 2 general, 2 person, right? Does Insta ads convert better than influencers? So that's actually funny. Instagram ads get you a lot of clicks and a lot of add to carts for ridiculous prices. So we were testing Facebook ads, same Facebook ad against the same Instagram ad, same audience, same ad, same product. On Instagram, we were getting add to carts for like 20 cents, 30 cents. And we're like, okay, boom, we're going to be rich. This is done. Nobody went past the add to cart. And we were getting like 120, 150 add to carts a day. And then like a couple of checkouts and then like maybe one sale for like $50, $100. And it was like, we couldn't wrap our head around it when Instagram was just like completely overperforming Facebook ads in terms of add to cart, not in terms of purchases. Facebook ads, in my experience, overperform Instagram in terms of purchases. So obviously test it, right? I recommend you to start doing just Facebook to test products on Facebook ads, but test Instagram ads as well, Instagram video ads, Instagram story ads. Those did really well for us. I have to do a lesson on this, another one, or I think I'm going to keep this one for the inner circle, but how do you do Instagram story ads to a Facebook bot? So essentially you do an Instagram story ad, you send it to a Facebook bot, and then they buy through Facebook. So that's also what you can do. It takes a little bit of time, so I'm not going to show you how to do it now. And then I'm just going to, for every new post here. So yeah, keep those questions rolling. Yeah, try both, right? Personal account and then general account. YouTube ads still working. So YouTube, I think I got this question on the last live. Do YouTube ads work for e-com? I've seen some people do them, and you know, I don't know how well they're doing for them. I just seen them try them. I've tried them and they don't really work that well just because YouTube is very, very volatile. So I've tried it for my coaching program. To sell my inner circle, my private coaching program. I've tried YouTube ads. One day you can get signups and you can get people showing interest in joining for very, very low price. And then other days you get them for very, very high price. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of money to master YouTube ads. It takes a lot of time, and you have to like put in a couple $1,000s before you actually have a return on investment from YouTube. That's why I don't really recommend it, especially for a lot of you guys here that like you don't have 50,000 spare dollars to just invest and try and get sales. Then I really recommend it. I just recommend going the Facebook, Instagram, AdWords route. So yeah, you can save your money and essentially test fast, because YouTube, it takes weeks, months to master it, and then it takes a lot of money. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. Keep popping those questions. I love when you guys ask questions. Thank you so much for the love, guys, for the likes. And that's the way. So if you have, let's say you're already making some money, because I know some of you guys, especially in the inner circle that have been with me for a couple of weeks, for a couple of months, are doing really good numbers. What you can do is just do like 4 person accounts, 4 shout outs, and then you can do 4 shout outs here. So that would be about $200 total. And then you can see, okay, now I have 4 and 4. That's a much stronger indicator than if I just have 1 and 1. How can I measure the success of an influencer campaign? So I talked about this, and what you do is essentially you give them a coupon code or you give them a special link, right? So as I was talking about with one of my students, Yvette, she uses an affiliate app called Lead Dino. So to track influencer shoutouts, you can check. I did a YouTube video on this. You can either do a coupon code with their name or use an affiliate dashboard like Lead Dino. So check those 2. I have 2 trainings on them, and I can tag you on both. So those are the 2 that I use to track them. I will try the free product trick. Is that good? Free plus shipping, people have caught on to it, is not as effective as it was before. But when you're doing free plus shipping ads, especially on Facebook, don't hide the fact that they're going to pay the shipping. Like if you say, oh, we're giving these away for free, or free only today, or 100% off today, 1, people are going to catch on and they're going to report your ad, and 2, Facebook is kind of cracking down on, shady suppliers and shady dropshippers, and they categorize that as shady. So doing like, oh, it's free only today, and something for free, always has its costs on the back end, right? So be very careful with how you promote your ads. Always say, just pay shipping, or it's free but you have to cover the shipping, or something like that. That's good. Will you test a new product on Facebook ads? That is a lesson for another day, my man. Today we're only doing Instagram because Facebook takes a long time, and I'm not going to be here a couple hours. I'm going to be here just about 25-30 minutes. So yeah, that's going to be a topic for next time. Today is just Instagram. How to test using Instagram shoutouts. See if you have any questions. Yeah. What's that link, dude? Don't post your ad on there. Send me your ad by messenger. Don't post it on. Everybody's gonna see it. So, how do you guarantee influencers are brand safe? What do you mean brand safe? Like they don't have any like contracts with brands, or what do you mean by brand safe? If by brand safe you mean that they don't have any contracts with brands, you just have to contact them. Like just ask them straight up, hey, can you promote my product? And if they can't, if they're like with one brand, they'll tell you, no, I can't promote that product. Wow, there's 14 people on here. So if you guys have questions, put them down there. Yeah, but Aladdin, I don't know what you mean by brand safe. If you can clarify that, please. Thank you for the love. Thank you. But yeah, so tracking shout outs. The coupon code with their name is the best one that works. So if their name is like Natalia, then you can do like Natalia 10 or Natalia 15, and then their followers would get a 50% off. So, you know, her name is Mary, you would do Mary 20, and then it's like 20% off with that coupon code, and then you go on Shopify and you check how many times this coupon code was used, how much revenue it generated, and then you'll have a clear picture of that. For sure, man. Always share my knowledge. I can't see your ad right now because I'm on mobile and like I'm recording, but I'll see it later. Do you identify? Okay. How do you identify influencers who may post controversial content that doesn't represent my brand? I mean, that all comes down to just checking it comes out to checking their pages, their accounts. I mean, there's no way of telling you, okay, this influencer is gonna post something weird or not. It's just going through their account. Some influencers I don't want to show you an example, but I know the perfect example for this. Is she's an influencer, and every post she does, it says paid partnership with, and every single post is an influencer shout out. And I got tired of her. I was following her because she has like 700,000 followers. She's a friend of my friend, and like I was following her and liking our pictures until she started doing that, and just like unfollow. And a bunch of people unfollowed her. Her shout outs get like 700, 800 likes from like 700,000 people because people are just tired of that. If you see an influencer doing constant shout outs like paid partnership, like one after the other, it's not going to work in your favor because people are going to be like, oh, another product, you know? But yeah, that's the only thing I can tell you there. I don't see. I'm gonna stay for five more minutes, guys. I have to go work on some new ads that I'm launching. I'm obviously gonna share them with you. Well, probably not share them here. I'll share them with the inner circle. But yeah, guys. Now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the inner circle. I know a lot of you guys want to join, so we're gonna have, if not daily, but about weekly winning product alerts. So essentially what I do, and the guys in there can attest to this, is that I'm giving out products that are winning for me. So for example, if I'm testing a product for 2 to 3 weeks, makes this much money, let's say makes $10,000, I tell the inner circle, hey guys, here's the link to the product. It's selling like crazy. Try it out. So you have an edge over literally anybody else in the space when you have that access to that, you know, premium information. So, you know, a little pitch here for you guys. If you want to join, let me know. It's open. The price will go up, not today, but it will go up in a couple days or weeks. So, yes. What's up, Bogdan? Bogdan is one of the inner circle members, so he can attest to that. Who else has questions? Let me see. That was it, guys. Let me see what else I can show you today. Maybe I can show you some influencer pages that are doing really well. If you want to see someone that does really, really well with influencers, is this company Sugar Bear Hair. And you probably know about them. They've done shout outs with like hundreds and hundreds of like famous people. For example, this influencer, I follow her a lot. She was in one of the Black Bear YouTube videos. I don't know if you guys know who Black Bear is, but yeah. And she promotes for them all the time. You see if there's one of the shout outs that she did for this brand. Yeah, there we go. See? She posted a picture with a little sugar bear, and she was like, okay, these locks are lightening, blah, 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 helping with the process of growing my hair. And then it goes to the, growing hair supplement Instagram account, right? So it's a really good company, Sugar Bear Hair, to watch for influencer shoutouts. And they do it really, really well. They pick influencers strategically, and I know they're doing their job right. They have a team of about, I think it's like 30, 40 people. They have a lot of people on their team. So they're doing a really good job. I study them. I basically follow all the people that they follow, and then see what they're doing. So that's a good brand to watch out for. Let me think. I think it's High Smile Teeth. High Smile Teeth is another really, really good brand. I don't personally follow them, but I've seen them tons of times with people that I follow. And they use influencers very, very strategically as well. So as you can see in some of their pictures, let me see if I can actually find, yeah, like this one, for example. This is probably an influencer. Yeah, there we go. Boom, you found an influencer. There you go. Probably gonna cost you a lot of money, but you can do this to practice, right? To practice and see, oh, that's how you find influencers. Right? See, look at that. High Smile Teeth, a company that's making millions and millions of dollars, is using an influencer with 10,000 followers. There you go. That's the proof. You don't need accounts with like hundreds and hundreds of millions of followers. You need accounts that are very, very tight. And check their bios. If it says something weird and shady, don't use them. It says content creator, model, Jesus, things like that. Like, look for real people, like people that have connections. Her engagement is really high. People just love personal brands like this and personal influencers. So that works really, really well. And if you guys put this into just like this, for me is just like a routine or a habit. Like for me, I find a brand, I'm like, okay, let me check. They have 10 influencers. I check the 10 influencers. Okay, these 3 are good. Boom. Now it's just like tack, 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 and I choose, okay, this one is good. Let me do a shout out with them. And you'll get that kind of practice if you do this process like every couple of days. So yeah. See, look at a picture there, and then High Smile Teeth posted it on their wall, right? This is probably another influencer shout out. No, it's not. Let me see. I will find another one. Boom. Thank you, whoever that brand is, for gifting me with this miracle, blah, 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 right? So they do shout outs, and they get, this one in particular has really low likes, 300 likes. That's why I recommend you guys to tell the influencer to do shout outs with their face on the picture. Like, have them hold the product, have them use the product, and have them be in the picture, in the video. Those are the ones that work the best. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. I got to hop on off and work on some stuff. Follow this one, see what she's up to. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join the Inner Circle, we still have some spots left. You want to essentially get my access to me, premium content like this, and just daily help on getting your e-commerce store rocking profits, helping you, make a side income, quit your job, make a lot of money, whatever you want, right? Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for the likes, the love, and I'll see you guys soon.